Welcome back, everybody, to the V4 Vanilla server. And I told you last time that we were going to be working with the polar bears again. So we're starting off where we left our friends in their little holding cell out in the cold and frozen land, but we will be rescuing them today. We've got them all ready to go. I went ahead and named them all, just in case, little temporary name. I don't think they despawn. I think they act like cows or bunnies and they stick around forever, but just in case they act more like a neutral mob, like a wolf, and they could potentially despawn, I went ahead and named them. We got a nether portal set up to speed things up. We don't have to use the boat anymore to go all the way back home one at a time. I can take them on a lead and shove them through the nether portal, and I have cleared out a nice path on the other side to get them back home. Now I'm going to work on transporting these guys back to safety, and then we also need to get a shop set up where we are going to house these guys at spawn for distribution to the rest of the server. We have made our way back to spawn to try to find a location for our polar bear shop, and as you can see, things are certainly crowded around here with a lot of awesome builds. But there are still plenty of spots to put our shop, so we've got a few to choose from. I think the first potential spot is up here on the top of the hill. The benefits would be that, we already got some snow and a frozen lake around here, so it's kind of wintry themed already. I don't want to block the view of this lake, so I couldn't put it here, but I could kind of build up this land in between this little valley here and build a shop right in here. This would be a small shop. I don't even know what the shop is going to be yet, so we got to figure that out too. A couple different potential choices. Definitely got to go winter themed. What is this cow doing? Anyway, definitely got to go winter themed. Here's another good spot. The staircase kind of gets in the way. I'm going to get this sentence out. We're definitely going to go winter themed because of the polar bears. But the two options we have are something small, like an igloo, or something really big, like more of a zoo and pen kind of setting. Right now I think I'm leaning small. Lots of room back here. That would be for some kind of larger build, probably larger than the shop that I'll be working on today. Unless we can make a path go down here and kind of split this up into multiple builds. But it is one of the very few spots left at spawn that is suitable for a larger build, so I think I'll leave that. So that pretty much left just that spot over in this area if we want to go on top of the hill and keep it with somewhat of the winter side of things. As we move farther along the top of the mountain, we get a little bit crowded on this side with the skeleton head and Biz's record shop. I think at some point I'm gonna have to put a zombie head into the mountain here too. We already have the creeper and the skeleton. We might as well get the zombie in there. But that won't be for today. We have the old spot from Tricky's shop here, and this kind of vacant land in front of it. Now, I'm not really feeling this spot because I think Tricky might have some future plans for a new shop or a new build in this location. I did like his old old tavern. Hopefully he'll get a new one coming soon. Some more just kind of small spots here. It seems like they'd be more suitable for landscaping than a shop. So that brings us back down to the valley of spawn. And there's a few empty locations in the valley as well. It's not going to be anything farm related, so I'd like to keep it away from the farm. But we've got spots over here. We've got a spot right here in between RJ's staircase and C Money's general store, where we have a random tree at the moment. That could be something. And we've got more room over here where we used to have the temporary coordinates board. We could maybe sneak in a small shop over here. But I think one of the down low in the valley locations that I'd be leaning towards is back here, right behind the beacon shop. Right over here. We could get this all winter themed and put in an igloo, maybe maybe even a packed ice shop. I don't know if we have multiple winter themed builds over here. This tree, I don't think anybody's doing anything with it. It's been like this for a long time. Yeah, you know, it's a dead tree. We got to cut it down. Can't have dead trees hanging out. Just not what you do. When trees die, you got to come down. Could be a fire hazard. Get lots of lightning around. We don't want a big fire. A tree could clearly fall down and injure somebody pretty easily. So if it's a dead tree, I think we got to take it down. But this is what I'm leaning towards. Right in here. Got lots of room. We can work in a nice igloo for our polar bears and maybe a few other wintry shops once we landscape the area as well. Yep, this is going to be it. I just decided this is it. Forget that spot up there. We're going with a right here for our igloo. I guess I decided it's an igloo too. There we go. So our igloo coming in right here. When I get back to you, I will have something built. It's going to be quick and easy. I got some snow on me. Just going to do a standard igloo and see how it fits in right about here. And there she is, just a standard Minecraft igloo, nothing fancy, nothing big, and it does need a few more finishing touches. I know they have a bed inside these things, and like a crafting table and a furnace. A redstone torch goes there, and there might be a few other things in here. But you may be wondering, how am I going to sell polar bears out of this? Doesn't it look kind of small? We can't even fit a polar bear through the door. But there is the other portion of these Minecraft igloos, the downstairs. Now when you find them in the wild, there's the villager downstairs. We still have the stone brick, but what do we have downstairs? A polar bear! There it is. Now you go inside the polar bear. We still have some of my trash laying around from building this place. You go inside the polar bear, and you get a little polar bear habitat. There we go. So our polar bears are going to go right here. I think we have 4 of them left so far that we can sell, and they're gonna all hang out down here. It's nice and open and big. We even have a tree and some water for them. It's a nice place. Out here, just gonna leave it kinda empty and bland. We've got the flat walls and flat ceiling just to really make the polar bear head stand out. Help teach you where to go when you get in here. Now, how do you get out when you buy a polar bear, and how are we going to get these polar bears in here? Well, we're going to need a little backdoor exit, and that's going to be a tunnel and a staircase that exits right here and takes you up back to the surface. Nice and simple, should get the job done, and I think he looks pretty cute. We've got, he's got it all there, even got some lights in the eyes, so hopefully no mobs should be spawning down here. I think everything's lit up enough. But he looks like a cute little guy. I like him. And it should work out for what we need. And if we head back up to the top, we do need to figure out where people are going to pay and things like that. And I'll probably just work that in on the sides. Oh yeah, maybe right here on the side of each door. And people really know that's where you go down there to get the polar bears, and you put in your money in a chest that's like right here. Sounds good? It sounds good. Now I just need to finish up building that staircase so we can get the polar bears actually down there. And of course we have a lot of landscaping to do around here. I know I mentioned, making this whole area like a winter themed shops. I don't think we'll have time to do an ice shop or snow shop or anything like that today, but I do at least want to get a winter themed path connecting from here up to our, a polar bear shop. There we go, up to our polar bear shop, or an igloo, whatever you want to call it. And maybe we'll work the path around to kind of plan out the rest of the area too. But the next step is to get some polar bears over here, so I'm going to go work on that. And we've got it done. We've got a nice little staircase in the back, which is what I use to get our polar bears down there, and some bunnies too. And we've got them all loaded in, so let's go check it out. Everything's finished up top too, except for a path. We still need a path, and I'll probably do that in between episodes or off camera when I work on the other buildings I have planned over here to kind of make it a whole little snow area. But let's check it out. So you walk up to the Polar Bear Distribution Center. You walk in, it looks like a classic igloo, but we have this chest here that says that our polar bears cost 10 diamonds each, and if you want a bunny, that's just 2 diamonds, something nice and simple. Some free leads for anybody who buys an animal, because you're gonna need that to get them out of here. So if we head down our ladder, and then that brings us to the room we saw before, the cute little polar bear face poking out there. I really like this room. Sometimes there's bunnies bouncing around over here. Do we have any bunnies? No, it looks like they all went back inside. Oh, he came out. See, bunnies can fit through this door, but polar bears cannot, so sometimes bunnies end up out here, and that's just fine with me. It just adds to the scenery. But back inside, we have quite a few. Let's breed up another bunny down here. We'll do a white one and a spotted one, and just see what we get. We get another white one. There we go. We got a nice mix of the 2 different colors down here that both spawn in the snow biomes. But the polar bear is the main attraction to the show. I think we have 6 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We haven't lost any. They're all here. I could probably go out and find a few more if anybody comes and buys these, but I think 6 is good for now. It's not too crowded or anything down here. They all have room to run around and take a little swim. You having fun? Very nice. And then once you grab one of these, when you want to buy one, you just hook them up to a lead, take them through the door, and up the staircase. Simple as that. Nice simple staircase design I came up with here, I think. It was easy enough to build with still adding some detail. And you just take them right up the stairs, and then you're off. You can take him by land or through the nether, however you want to get to wherever he needs to go. He's easy to take care of once you have him on a lead. So there we go. That's going to be it for today. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm glad we got yet another shop up here at Spawn, and we've got a couple more planned for the area right behind me. Should complete this little corner of Spawn very nicely. So thanks for watching everybody, and I will see you next time.